record. Okay, and just can you respond? Can you hear me clearly? Michelle and Gerald?
Clearly.
I can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. All right.
Your screen though, your screen is not sharing the information though.
I'm not sharing yet. So
All right.
just want to making sure, yeah, because I recorded. So let's share the screen.
Okay.
All right. So thanks for confirming. All right. So now let's get started. Okay. So today is not really about the lecture, but let's walk through every single the assignment as well as the project, right? So this one we concern, and I concern these two, right? And then certainly yes, you have a discussion post. I don't think it's a problem to everyone, right? So we don't need to focusing on discussion post. What we really need to do is the assignment and also is the project for every single week, right? Every single week, because after all, quite a bit of the points, right? Quite a bit of the points. And what I want to emphasize is, if you do works on it, you did not get, for example, you did not get 30 points, so what happens? If you work on it, right, and then certainly as much as you can, and I will fill up the rest of the points for you. So that means, because I know some of these features may not work on your computer, you have done your best. So that's why you did not receive 30 points or you did not receive 80 points for whatever reason, but you cannot have 0 points, right? So if you receive some points, right, and I will fill up something else, okay, right? So so just making sure yes that the message is clear, you got to work, right, and then you will receive good attitude points, okay, right? And then certainly we don't need to elaborate too much, but you understand, okay? So for each of this assignment, right, let's clicking on the assignment is actually generally is easy, right? Because you don't really utilizing any of the software. All right. And also I set the due date to September 1st. So making sure is every assignment is open, even for whatever reason you did not do week 1, you still got a time because it's not officially due yet, right? So obviously you understand everything is due on the week 8, right? Because that's the end of our session, right? So, but if for anyone have not done anything, you still can do it. You have a chance, right? You have a chance because the due date is not supposed to be September 1st, but I set to September 1st. So making sure is making open to everyone, right? Who may have whatever reason, right? Family reason, work reason, whatever reason, that unable to do the assignment in time, right? And then you still got a time, right? You still got a time to make it right, okay? Right? So everything I will making open. So therefore, there is no worry is, okay, it's already past due, so now what? No, you can still go there to work on the week 1, even we're now in the week 6, all right? So certainly, yes, I'm not talking to you guys in the meeting. You guys did great. So, but I'm going to share this recording to rest of the folks in the class. So some of these folks do need extra push, right? And I'm sorry, sometimes I do check on some other folks by calling them, right? So just want to making sure, yes, I want everyone to leave my class successfully so we can work on future subjects. You have a confidence to work with me on future subjects, okay? So now, let's go to the right? Okay, so what I'm missing, okay. All right, so go over here, right? Yeah. Where's my button? But anyway, so let's just go to the week 2. So I think it's sometime this is by the way, this is not div, right? So why I don't see it? Okay. Okay, but anyway, just let you know is even week 1 I set to due date. So let me go to modules. So I understand some folks, some classmates frustrated because some features supposed to be there, not there. I agree with you. So this exercise and also project is not provided by DivLine. It is provided by services outside the DivLine. So sometimes, this weird things does happen, but rest sure is if you try and some feature you just don't happen to showing up on your computer, and no worry, you won't lose points. Okay, right? So now let's go to week 2. Assignment, same thing, right? Assignment, same thing. Okay, so week 2. Okay, so this is good. So week 2, week 2, I also set a due date to September 1st, because I want to guarantee until the very last day of the week 8, you still have a time to catch up, right? You still have time to catch up, okay? So, and then to do it, making sure, yes, you go inside in the assignment is like the follow the flow, right? You don't need to do nothing. So for example, if you open the same book, right, you gotta have to be coming here, right? And then you're clicking whatever, and then you are going from here. You are actually you can read it, but you know what? You just follow, show me, guide me, let me try, right? Every button you gotta click, right? Every button you gotta click. How many buttons you gotta click? I can tell you it's around 20 or 21 or 22, some 20-some buttons. As 20, no, not a 20-some button. Every button. So one step, 20-some step. Each step has a 3 button to click, right? And you just follow the flow, right? And then it will guide you. For example, show me, right? And then it certainly play the movie for you, okay? Right? Okay, show me to play the movie. You don't do nothing. You just watch the flow, but you do need to watch carefully, right? Because it shows you exactly what to do for that particular step. For the week 2, there are 21 steps you need to do, right? 21 steps you need to do, okay? So let's just forget about show me, and then the guide me, and then just tell you is, okay, so click the layout tab. So what is layout tab? Right here, right? And then it will tell you did good. So therefore you get a green. If you did wrong, you get a red, okay, right? And clicking next, okay? I just want to making sure, yes, I'm still connecting it, okay? Right? Okay, so I want to see the chat. I think my email, I had to engage the, okay. All right. But anyway, so let me going back. Let me go into right here. Okay, right here. Okay, so then it says clicking margin button, right? Margin button. So after you click the layout, then looking for margin button, right? This guy. So clicking this guy, okay, right? And then it will say you did good. So clicking next, right? And what is that? Select the custom margin, right? And custom margin. So therefore, you're gonna look for custom margin. So where's the custom margin? So clicking margin button, oops, sorry. Oh, right here, right? And custom margin, you need to scroll down, you can custom margin. Clicking the custom margin. Okay, so you did good. And next. And then, so then next, right? And then the animation shows. So it looks like why it's doing itself. Okay, so clicking OK. So now you're done, right? And then you're not done yet. So you must do this. Let me try. So clicking continue, go to let me try. Okay, right? Open the page setup dialog box. Okay, so clicking the layout button, clicking the margin button, right? And clicking, you need to scroll all the way down to custom margin. Okay, so therefore it says so far so good. And then select the top, right? And to be a top and the bottom from 1 inch to 0.75. So you just set the 0.75. Okay, right? And then this guy also 0.75. Okay, right? And the left and the right, they want 1 instead of 1.2. So 1. Okay, right? And then you're clicking OK. So now you're done with the first step, right? And continue taking to the second step. So do all the way to 20. Certainly, well, I'm not going to go through 21 steps, but I'll show you the flow. So you basically, again, you're going to show me, guide me, let me try. Show me, guide me, let me try. How many times? 21 times, right? And 21 times. All right. So this is, the pretty much is straightforward, right? So all you really need is to follow the flow, right? And follow flow. No software, no nothing need to run on your PC, right? On your PC. Okay. So to complete all the assignment, you don't need to using any of the Microsoft Office, right? And technically, you might be able to do this with the iPad, right? So that's pretty much the assignment, right? So the assignments for the week 2, right? Right. So therefore, let's move on to go back to week 2, right? And the week 2. Okay, so week 2, right? Besides assignment, and then more important, you need to do the guided project, right? And guided project. Okay, so clicking the guided project. Okay, and then you certainly can watch the movie, but we don't need to play the movie. If you can feel free to play at your own home. Let's continue. Go right into the guided project. Okay, so this is also not due, right? Because I know I set these to September 1st. So just to making sure, give everybody ample time, right? And to complete all the projects. Because, I realize all of you, including me, have a priority. And some of these priority may be more important than doing the assignments. So we understand. So normally, for example, your family priority, your kids priority, these are just drag you away, right? And from doing the assignment. So therefore, but please finish them by week 8, right? And right now is week 6. Okay. If you're not already done, right? If you have not started yet, you still got the time to do it. Okay. Right. And then when this is done, let's go to Sim Student, right? And go to SimNet. Okay. So every single guided project, you will have the static screen. Okay. Right. You have that static screen. You're going to clicking the starter file. So clicking this file will download. If I'm clicking it, it will download the file. You notice it will attach your name with the name of the file, whatever it is. In this case, is a docs, right? Is a docs, okay? And then you're supposed to open a Microsoft, double clicking on this file, right? And once you download, right? If I go to download folder, you have this. You're supposed to copy this file and paste into, I don't know, your desktop or some other folder, right? You don't want to leave it in the download folder. But for me, I'm just simply double clicking on this file, right? And then understand supposed to be, I'm not supposed to do it on the download folder, but you know how to do it, right? You know how to handle this, okay? So it will pop up the Microsoft Word. In this case, is a Word. So this means you do need to you need to have a Microsoft Word installed on your PC. But I believe, right? I believe if you don't have one, you should be able to install, right? Install, because but you need to have using your DeVry email address, right? And your DeVry password to register, right? The Microsoft Office. Once it downloads to you, and then you should be able to install on your PC, right? You should be. I think it's, if you don't have a Microsoft Office on your laptop, why don't you take advantage for being a DeVry student? Because that gave you the free use of the free license for the Microsoft Office on your PC, right? On your PC. So it's fairly useful. Maybe you can use it for other purpose, but if you don't have one, download from your, talk to your IT. I'm pretty sure you can figure this out. Once you log into DeVry, look for Office 365 inside there, it will let you download, right? It will let you download. So once you download on your PC, double clicking on it, it will ask you to provide a key or logging with your DeVry email, right? And with your DeVry password. Okay. So once this is a one-time deal. So once you're logging successfully, then you're considered it is activated, right? It's activated. So let you continue to use that Microsoft Office, right? Microsoft Office, okay? And I'm pretty sure you can do it. Otherwise, hey, you can clicking the right request IT folks, and these people are pretty good. So we'll give you, they also have a phone number to guide you through, walk you through how to install these software. There are quite a bit of the software you can using the right edu email address and to activate that, right? And to activate that. But anyway, so this is out of the subject. So over here you have the Word document. You are supposed to do things according to where I am, according to the instruction here. Okay, instruction here. Step 1, step 2, all the way. Once this is done, at the last step, right? The last step, you are supposed to save the file. Save up. The step here. Okay, so you're supposed to save this Word file, right? You're supposed to do things with making changes. At the end, save and close the document, right? Save and close the document. So now you may have a question, yes, because this is quite a bit of the work. You may not be able to do it in a day, right? And then every time you do it, you just clicking File and clicking Save As and save the name of the file, right? And save just the file. You don't clicking Save, right? And clicking Save. It will save into a file with your name attached to it. And tomorrow you open the file, continue to work on from the places you left off, last time, right? Last time. So when this is done, right, after, at the last step, right, and then it will tell after you save, right, and this is done, upload and save your project file. So now coming back, you can say, where the heck I can upload, right? Upload is right here. If you're clicking to upload my file, okay, right? If you're clicking upload my file, and then it will go there and to upload your file, right? Upload the file. Once it's uploaded, right? And then don't forget, after uploaded, this button will become dark blue. So clicking grade my file, and then you receive your grade, right? And keep in mind, even you're not perfect, you do save and upload, and say you're not receiving 80 points, you're receiving 60. And guess what? I throw in 20 points on top of yours, right? And then you get this done. Okay. So any questions so far? Any questions so far? Any questions so far?
No question. Sorry about that. I couldn't get to the mic.
Thanks, Gerald. So far so good?
Yes, sir.
All right, so cool. Gerald, you I don't think you have any problem. So I know you. So yeah. So but we do have other classmates who need to have the little more guidance. So yeah. Thanks for joining. Yeah. All right. So this is a week 2. Let's go to the week 3. Okay, right? And let's go to week 3. So clicking module. Week 3, right? Week 3. Okay. And then certainly is, I still see a couple students forget to making posts. I said, come on, why? Because this is like the easiest points to earn in the whole world, because you just making a post, right? And then making sure is, again, I'm open it to the last day of this class. So you can still making discussion posts for week 1 in the week 8, right? So you still have a chance to capture the points. So for us, my concern is these two guys, right? And not the discussion. My concern is these two guys, okay? So now let's go to the week 3. So let's first take a look of the assignment. So clicking on the week 3 assignment. All right. And you notice it's still I set it to September 1st, right? So you can still do the week 3, okay? So if I clicking, then the assignment is always need nothing from you. You can do it even in an iPad, or if you want in an iPhone, okay? But certainly yes, you want a bigger screen iPhone, like the Pro Max, not like the small iPhone screen, right? So you just clicking, click until you see this show me, guide me, let me try, right? Again, you're gonna do 20 some steps to complete this one. So always starting with show me, and certainly show me just play a movie, right? And play a movie, okay? And show you exactly how to do, and certainly we're not going to do it here, right? And then click in the movie, and then it will play through the movie and then take a look, right? And then the guide me is basically right? You do whatever I ask. So click the insert tab, clicking the insert tab. It says, okay, you do good. So therefore clicking, then it will tell you clicking the table button, right? Table button. So clicking the table button. Okay, so say you do good. So next. And then it will tell you the animation shows 3 and 7. So, okay. So this is sometimes it do it for you. But what's count? Important part, you never missing that person, right? You can skip these two if you're good enough, but you don't want to skip the last one. Last one is where you earn points. Okay, so then you clicking the insert, clicking the table, right? And then insert a three columns. I think 3 columns and 7 rows. How many of them? Right, 3 columns, 7 rows. Okay, and then you're done. And clicking continue. And guess what? You proceed to step 2. How many of them? 23 of them. Show me, guide me, let me try, do it 23 times. And you're done, right? You're done. Need nothing from your computer, right? Except you are going to press the clicking or press the spot, right? Press the spot, okay? So this is the assignment for the week 3, right? And you notice the way to do week 3 is exactly the same way for week 2, week 1, week 4, whatever. It is always the same. But anyway, so that's a week 3. Okay, right? And then week 3 is assignment is done, but you're not out of the woods yet. So let's go to the module. Go to week 3 again. Week 3. Okay, so week 3 is done, but you need to also do the week 3, the guided project, right? And same, I think the same old. So therefore, week 3 guided project is no different, right? In format like the week 2. So you're clicking this until you reach the main page, right? So my interface may be different from your interface, but eventually you and I reach the same main page. So this is the main page, and also instruction below, right? Each checkbox, you do this, and then you do this, you do that. I recommend every time you do step, clicking the checkbox, you know where you at, right? And then if you finish, right? If you say I want to call it a day, so I'm having enough. Using your iPhone to take the picture, so you know where the checkbox is checked. So next time when you're starting tomorrow, and you are starting on the F, right? Because E is done, right? E is done, okay? But when you exit your file, then you making sure you save it, right? Making sure you save it, okay? But anyway, so over here, same thing, starting with a download file. But in this time, you're gonna download two things, okay? Starter file and a resource file. Don't forget the next one. They are the two files, right? And then once you're done, you submit the file. So let's say clicking starter file, it download the docs, and clicking resource file. Let's go to the download folder. Right, resource file is only a picture, right? A picture. So you certainly, yes, you're gonna clicking the starter file, and resource file is a picture. Somehow it will ask you to insert that file into starter file. So therefore, you know the file, starter file contains your name, right? Your name, okay? And then once you do, right, you follow the instructions, right? You follow instruction. So once you can call a day multiple times, right? And then start tomorrow. And then at the end, then you must upload, right? At the end, you're supposed to save and close this Word file. And then you're going back to upload, right? It tell you to upload, right? And clicking the submit, okay, right? Clicking the grading. So once you done, upload this file, right? Upload the file you just worked on. And then once you upload complete, this gray my file will become dark navy color, right? And then you click in this dark navy gray my file, and then you're done for the project, and you receive a point. Again, you may not receive a full 80 points, right? Because some of the features don't exist, you can't find it, right? And then no worry, move on, right? Move on. So obviously you're going to missing some points, and then I can kick these points back to you, right? Kick these points back to you. So in the end, you complete the project successfully, okay? Right? All right. So therefore, then this is the week 3, right? Week 3, okay? And any question, interrupt me right away, okay? Right? Interrupt me right away. All right? So then this is week 3. Then let's looking into week 4. Week 4. Week 4. So week 4, right? Week 4, we switch to Excel. So certainly, yes, you guys don't forget, if you have not making discussion posts for any week, it's time to make it up, right? And week 4, same thing. Show me, guide me, let me try, right? And a project. So let's go to the week 4 assignment, right? And then go to week 4 assignment, and clicking this guy take you to SimNet. So now you're out of the divide, okay? And then you notice I also set to September 1st, okay, right? So meaning is if you have not done, it's time to make it right, okay, right? So then clicking the same student. So let's go to the places. Let's go to the places, open Sim book, right? And certainly, yes, again, no worry at this point, because what you see on your page, what you see on here may be different because I access it through an instructor, right? Instructor page. So if I'm clicking this, then you should have the same thing like I have right now, right? And you should have show me, guide me. Where's the show me, guide me things? Okay, starting right here. Show me, guide me, let me try, right? Show me, guide me, let me try. So certainly is show me is you do, while we are not playing movie here, but you should play movie when you are working on it, right? Because it shows you exactly what step, okay, right? And then certainly for us, there's no need to play. So clicking guide me, okay, right? And guide me. So guide me do whatever it asks. So clicking the file tab to open a backstage view. So file tab. Right? Okay, so you said clicking, so therefore you do good, okay? And clicking the save as to display save as area. Save as, right? This guy, okay? Right? And you do good. So clicking the browse, okay, right? Browse, right? You do good. And the type over here, PP space E1-1, right? That's it, okay? And press the enter. So do exactly what they ask. So you do good and clicking the save. Okay, so therefore you are successfully complete the guide me. So now continue on, take you to let me try. So now clicking the file tab and clicking the save as, right? And clicking the, if you don't see it, making sure you scroll down, right? And clicking the browse, right? Right? And clicking, therefore, save a file name PP. I think it's a PP space E1-1, right? And then you're clicking, press the enter key. Okay? So therefore, then you said you successfully complete the let me try. So now you're moving to 22. And then you're going to do this 23 times. Show me, guide me, let me try. Show me, guide me, let me. Show me, guide me. So after 23, you're done, right? You're done. So again, doing assignment require nothing from you. You can do it even with your iPhone, okay? And I do see some classmates do it in the iPhone, but I hope they do it in the iPhone with a bigger screen because it will be challenging to watch from a small, like the iPhone mini, okay? Right? So when this is done, okay, so therefore, let's go to the guided project. Okay, right? Guided project. Week 4 guided project. Okay. Okay, so week 4 guided project. Let's go straight into SimNet. Okay, and you notice September 1st, right? Okay, although September 1st, our class is long gone, right? But anyway, once you go inside the main page, you're gonna download the starter file, the resource file, just like you the week 3, right? Week 3, okay? Right, week 3. So, and if you clicking the starter file and the resource file, right? And then you actually have 2 files, right? 2 files. One is the file. So this is the starter file. This is the resource file. So somehow resource file needed for the starter file. Okay, right? And then you have the instruction to, according to this, right? You're clicking on the starter file, right? Clicking on the starter file, it will launch the Excel, right? Launch Excel. Okay, so this is my starter file. Looks like I gave you an empty file. But anyway, you're supposed to work on the empty file from there, right? And then go through click each of these check, right? And each of these check. So once this is the end, right? Once this is the end, you're gonna save, right? You're gonna upload and you're gonna submit, right? You're gonna submit. Okay. So same thing here, right? Same thing here. You are going to save, upload the file, right? And then once you upload completed, this grade my file become active, meaning it will become dark navy color. And clicking grade my file, and then you're done with the project, right? So far so good. So far so good. Hello? All right. Keisha, can you hear me? Hello? All right. So now continue on. Let me share again. Okay. Let me share again. Okay, so this is week 4, right? And then let's go to the week 5. Let's go to the week 5. Okay, so week 5. Okay, so same thing. Week 5 also contains 2 things. One is assignment, one is a guided project. The assignment is show me, guide me, let me try, right? And then you do it 20-some times. Okay, right? And the project is you download the file, work on it, upload the file, and clicking create the file. Okay, right? So let's work on the assignment first. Okay. Okay, you notice I also set the the availability of the file to September 1st. Okay, so make it basically the file is always open to you. Okay, right? So clicking this same net and clicking the same book. Okay, so now take you to no, one more click. Okay, so once you get to here, then you are actually go through this show me, guide me, let me try, right? And show me, guide me, let me try. So you start with the show me, okay, right? And then you gonna do the week 5, okay, right? So but anyway, so I think it's weird. Did I miss the 1? Why the step 2? Where's the step 1 for? Okay, but anyway, never mind. So then let's over here, right? And then let's do a guide me. Okay, right? And guide me. It will do whatever it asks. Okay, right? Do whatever it asks. It says type a equal sign. So equal sign. Okay, right? It says you do good. Okay. And then it says click cell D6 to add it to the formula. What is the D6? A, B, C, D. What is 6? D6? This guy, 27. So click the D6. So you say you do good. Okay? And then type the plus, right? Plus. Okay? And press the enter. Okay? And then next, it will tell you clicking the D7. Where D7? This is a D6, right? And D6. D7 is the next one. Okay? Right? And so D6 plus D7, right? And then you simply press the enter key. Oops. No, you need to have a cursor in the last, right? Cursor in the last. Then press the enter key. What? Oh, it asks you to plus, type plus again. You're supposed to type plus again, not supposed to. Clicking over here, clicking over here, type a plus. Okay, right? And press enter key. Okay, and then it asks you to clicking the D14. So find the D14. D 12, 13, 14. So 35. Okay, right? And press the enter to complete the formula. So press the enter to complete the formula. So certainly you need to move the cursor over here and press the enter. Okay, right? And then you're successfully guiding. Okay, right? And continue. So now you are doing the let me try. Okay, right? Let me try. It wants you to do dash equal D6, D7, D14. So you can simply, in these cases, you just type equal D6 plus D7 plus D14. As it asks, right, on the D24, right here, right? And then you press enter. Then you are done, right? Then you're done. So clicking continue take you to the step 3 of the 21. Okay, right? And step 3 of the 21. Okay? So this is then you certainly, yes, you're going to do 21 times. Show me, guide me, let me try. Show me, guide me, all the way 21 times to complete this, right? And then doing the assignment require nothing from you. You can do it with your iPhone, okay? Right? So now let's close this over here. And then the more important is a week 5 project, okay? Right? Week 5 project, okay? And then certainly is a week 5 project. I believe I already posted on the YouTube, and you can take a look at it, right? I send you the YouTube link too, okay, right? So week 5 project, and over here, and then same thing, you are going to download the file, work on the file, upload the file, and then grade the file, okay, right? So, and certainly, yes, I also set it to available to September 1st, and then let's go to SimNet. So over here, you will have this screen. Clicking the starter file, it will download the file, right? And then you're supposed to double click on this file and to working on it, right? And to working on it, okay? Right, and to work on it, okay? So this is a week 5, right? Week 5. So certainly, yes, it will tell you what you're supposed to do, right? What you're supposed to do. So you open the file, start the file, right? And then open the starter file, SPCCD, yes, okay? Right, you open this file. So select the student loan sheet, okay? So inside over here, you have a student loan sheet, okay, right? Clicking on the student loan sheet is already selected, right? It's already selected, all right? Oh, by the way, I upload the file is for the week 6, right? Week 6, okay? So the student loan, right now is a week 6. Yes, right now is week 6. Okay, in the student, clicking on the student loan, right? So this is done. Okay, select the student loan sheet and open the files done. Now you're working on this. Select the student loan sheet and select the cell B5 to B8. Okay, so select the cell. You are in the loan, right? And the B5, right? And to the C8, B5, C8. Okay, so let's come in here. So B5, so B5, right? And the C8. So basically, it asks you to select from B5 to C8. Okay, right? And this is called you select it. Okay, right? Right? And B5 to C8. Right? And press the command to select the E5 and the F7. So clicking here, press the command to E5 and the F7. So right here, press the command, right? Keep in mind, because this is Mac, so somehow it recognizes I'm the Mac machine, right? So it's using command. If you're using Windows, it will most likely ask you to press and hold the control key, right? But here, press the command key. That means I can select other things without deselecting these things, okay? So now what it says, oops. Okay, so let me going back here, right? E5, F7, okay? So over here, E5, F7. So press the command key, in my cases, control key if you have Windows, E5 to F7. So E5, right? And to F7, okay? So basically, yes, E5 to F7 select this. So you notice both are selected because you press and hold the command key or control key, right? Once both selected, then you can release your key, right? All right. So therefore, when this is done, right, and clicking create from selection button, formula tab, define name group, right, and formula tab. So therefore, going there, right, and you are supposed to be formula tab, right, and formula tab, define name group. So you go formula tab, right, and then you are going to looking for define name group. Basically, what you're looking for, you are looking for the create from select button. Create from select button. So you're looking for which one is a create from select, right? And create from selection button. This guy, okay, right? create from selection button. So therefore, you do need to slow down to look. Create from selection button, right? All right, and then you are, I believe you this done. Okay, right? And verify the left column box A and then blah blah, right? And then you follow the step, and then each step click and do it, right? And then you keep doing it every day until you done the last step, right? The last step, you are supposed to save and close this whole workbook, right? Whole workbook. Okay, so once you save, then it is a file, you're done, and then you're supposed to be, the next one is no different, upload and submit for grading. Okay, right? So over here, you are actually, once this is done, so you save, you're done every step, and clicking upload my file, and then once you upload file, you can click in grade my file, right? And you can grade my file. Okay, right? And again, you may not receive 80 points because you may missing some steps, right? Right. So therefore, but as long as you do show you're already done, has done your best, you just, for whatever reason you cannot find the feature, it is asking for on your local computer, and no worry. So I will make it up, make up the loss of the points. Okay, right. So then this is the week 5, right? Week 5. Okay. So now let's go to the week 6. All right. So week 5. So now let's go to week 6. Week 6, same thing. You're supposed to do the discussion thread again. Show me, guide me, let me try, and then guided project. So let's go to week 6. So in the week 6, okay. So now this guy, I also need to set it to September 1st. So make it available to anyone, right? For whatever reason, okay? And I will clicking save. Okay, so now it's officially due September 1st. But anyway, so it's not actually due September. The due is the end of the week 8, right? But anyway, I said this day is guarantee you always have time to make things right if you have not done. Okay, so clicking the over here, and then clicking the open scene book. Okay, so once you get to this step, right, and then you, so show me, guide me, let me try, right? If I'm clicking show me, you're supposed to play the, so this time only 20 step, right? And you're supposed to play the movie, okay, right? And then let's forget to play the movie. Let's go to guide me, okay? So guide me is the same thing. You are going to click the quick analysis button. So therefore, which one is a quick analysis button? Click the quick analysis button. Okay, so step 1, click the quick analysis button. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is a quick analysis button. Okay, right? Okay, so once you click the quick analysis button, right, and then click the charts tab. Okay, right, and charts tab. So right here, charts tab, right, and clicking the cluster column. So right here, right, and cluster column. Okay, right, you are done. Okay, so now let's go to guide me. So clicking the quick analysis button, right, and clicking charts tab and clicking cluster column, and then you're done with a let me try. So clicking continue, right, and take you to step 2, and then you're going to repeat this, right, play the movie, guide me, let me try 20 times, right, and 20 times for your assignment, right, and for your assignment. Okay, right, and then we're done with this. Let's move on to the week 6, right, and the week 6. Week 6, right here, guided project. Okay, and guided project. So for this, I already uploaded my YouTube into the YouTube, and that's already sent you the link. And then also, I think it's better to also set it to September 1st. Okay, so let me save this guy. Okay, clicking the SimNet. So now you are going into the same screen like this. So clicking start a file. So it's going to download a file with your name on it, right? And then you're clicking on this. This was the last one. I need to close this one first. Okay. All right. So I'm supposed to just download it. Okay, right? I'm supposed to download this file. Okay, right? And once you open it, right, and download it, open it, then you are going to do this, right? Open the file you already did. Okay, right? Select the revenue by department sheet. So this is extremely, extremely, extremely important. If you don't select this, you're working on the wrong sheet. So what I'm talking about, it is actually by default, it's the first period selected. But it asks you, before you do anything, clicking revenue department sheet and working from it. So that's exactly what it says. Select the revenue by department. Okay, right? The revenue by department. And then inside, select the A4, F4, press Command key, hold the Command key, and A13, F13. So basically what it really means, clicking the revenue department, A4, A4, F4, A13, F13. Okay, so basically A4, F4. So A4, right? This A4, F4. So you basically select this. Okay, once you select this, press and hold down the Command key or Control key if you're Windows Control key, and A13, F13. Okay, A4. F4, and press down the Command key or Control key. Wait a minute. A4, F4, right? Making sure this is selected and very clean. And press and hold on the Command key or Control key, A13, F13. So, right? So basically, you need to select both. Okay, right? All right. So once this is done, you are actually right? This is step one. So now clicking the pie chart to insert the pie chart, right? Insert pie chart. So once you're done, clicking insert tab, right? And clicking insert tab, and you're supposed to clicking pie chart, and then you're supposed to clicking 3D pie, right? All right. So this is just tell you exact step by step, right? This as shown, watch my YouTube for this, right? And once this is done, save and close the workbook, upload and grade it. Okay, right? Upload and grade it. So in the end, once you're done, right, and upload the file and the grade file, then you're done. Okay, right? I think this is all the review we have for today, right? And this is review we have today. Okay, so Brandon is I have received many of your files, so thank you. And I have not started grading yet. Okay, so Brandon, please take a look at it, the entire demo. So this is recorded, and so Brandon, yeah. So by the way, I'm going to call the same meeting on the next Saturday at the same time, right? At the same time. Just want to making sure, yes, we all wrap up successfully for this class. Okay, right? So any questions so far? Okay, all right. So then this is good. So therefore, let's meet again. So also, obviously, we need to meet also Tuesday in regular class. You guys, please join as much as you can. Even you cannot join the whole time, join part of the time. And next Saturday at this time, I'm going to call new meetings for next Saturday, right? And walk through everything. So my job is to making sure you're successful in my class. Okay. So that's it for today. And you guys have a great weekend. And I will see you next week. All right. Bye.